Hello friends, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're enjoying the instruction that I'm giving you. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to play a 3-octave G major scale. So 3-octave scales are typically what most advanced and professional violinists play, and I like to start my students out with 3-octave scales around book 3 or book 4, obviously depending on the student. In this scale, we're going to be shifting up to 6th position, and that honestly sounds a lot scarier than it actually is. However, when we are shifting up higher on the instrument, we do need to think about our tone production. So since we are making the tension on the string even greater, we're making the string even shorter, we need to move our bow closer to the bridge, and we do need to apply even more arm weight than we would if we were just playing in 1st position. Okay, so remember in G major we have 1 sharp, F sharp. Additionally, when we are playing 3-octave scales, we are going to need to add what is called a turn at the very beginning and very end of the scale. The turn makes sure that we have an even number of notes in the scale so that we can do all of our slurring. Okay, so for the turn, you're basically going to play the tonic, so in this case G, and then 3, so in this case B, and then 2, so in this case it would be A. So the turn for G major is G, B, A, and then you start the scale as normal, okay? So let's give it a try. I'm gonna start out on our open G string. Go ahead. B, 2nd finger. A, 1st finger. Open G. 1st finger A. 2nd finger B. 3rd finger C. Open D. 1st finger E. 2nd finger F sharp, and here we're going to shift up to 3rd position. So how we're going to do that is take your 2nd finger off and use your 1st finger to slide up to G. Go ahead. Good, now A, 2nd finger, whole step. B, 3rd finger, whole step. C, 4th finger, half step. D, 1st finger on A string. E, 2nd finger, whole step. F sharp, 3rd finger, whole step. G, 4th finger, half step. A, 1st finger. B, 2nd finger, whole step. C, 3rd finger, half step. Now here's where we're going to shift. So take your 2nd and 3rd fingers off and use your 1 to shift up to the note D. Shift very slowly and make sure that you hear the slide. Good job. Now 2nd finger E. 3rd finger F sharp, whole step. G, 4th finger, half step. Back to 3rd finger, F sharp. 2nd finger, E. 1st finger, D. Shift back down. The way you're going to do that is by using your 1 to shift down to the A. And then place your 3rd finger down on the note C. B, 2nd finger. A, 1st finger. Over to 4th finger G. 3rd finger F sharp, half step. 2nd finger E, whole step. 1st finger D, whole step. Over to 4th finger C. 3rd finger B, half step. 2nd finger A, whole step. first finger G, whole step. Now, it's kind of the same sort of thing. Use your 1 to shift back to first position, and then place your 2. Good. First finger, E. Over to fourth finger, D. Third finger, C. Second finger, B. First finger, A. Open G. Now back to B. A. And then G. Okay, so you see the turn at the very beginning of the scale and the very end of the scale. So let's practice that shift from the A to the D on the E string. Go ahead. Good, so with any shift, you should first play it out very loudly, like a very clear gliss or a very clear slide, and you're really trying to feel exactly how far your hand is going. Now, when we shift up to 6th position, watch the placement of my thumb. You can see it comes under, and it's right in there. Now, be careful that it's not going like this or staying on the side, okay? It should be right there underneath the instrument. And when we shift up, we want to shift and make sure that we can easily reach the rest of our fingers. So we don't want to shift up and then have to move our elbow in any way. So when we shift up to that D, that elbow comes in. All right, and that's how you play a 3-octave G major scale. Now, when we play our scales, we use the acceleration exercise. If you're not familiar with that, it's just basically a way of slurring our scales so that we get faster and faster on each one. So the ones that I would start out with are 1 note per bow, 2 notes slurred, and 4 notes slurred, and these should be done continuously, okay? I'm going to play it for you now. Feel free to play along with me. I'm going to put my metronome at 60. For the 1 note, it's 2 clicks per bow. You can think half notes. For the 2 slurred, it's 1 click per note, so you can think quarters. And then for the 4 slurred, it's 2 notes per click, so you can think eighth notes. So this is going to be done continuously, no stopping, and don't forget the turn, because if you do, your bow is going to be backwards, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. job.